Hey everyone, it's Terry here with some serious writing tips, and today I want to talk about the one thing you can do every single day that's going to put you ahead of 100 other writers. And this is something that I do every day, and it's something that gives me a lot of encouragement to reaching my dream of becoming a best-selling author and getting in the top of the top, and sharing my stories with millions of people. And so I just like to talk about the industry a little bit more first because you know what? Writing is one of the most saturated industries in the world. I mean, when you look at it, there are literally billions of people who can write. There's no expenses involved. I mean, anybody can pick up a pen or has access to a computer and just start writing. And that's why it's so hard to break into because there's so many people doing it. And if you look at the average age of a successful writer, somebody who is making their income from the writing alone and publishing novels and has built their audience, it's actually mid 50s. So I'm 28 right now. And that means I'm going to have to spend another 22 years trying to get better at writing to put myself ahead of all those millions and millions of other people who are on my same boat right now. But there's one thing that I do every single day, and this may seem quite obvious, but it's just to write. I spend 1 hour writing every single day. And afterwards, I mean, sometimes it's tough to do, but afterwards I think, you know what? I spent 1 hour writing where 100 other people who are also becoming writers, you know what? They probably spent that hour playing a video game, or they spent that hour on the internet, or they spent that hour watching TV. And if 100 other writers are spending an hour watching TV, while I spend an hour writing, I just got better than them. So that's kind of how I think about writing. Every single hour is getting me better than 100 other people. So while it might still take a decade or 22 years, I have to establish those habits of writing and getting serious about it to get to the steps. Because I mean, I've been writing for a few years now, and when I started, I didn't really know what I was doing. I didn't have any publications. And even now, I mean, I don't have a novel published, but I have 5 short story publications. But I had to learn so much and spend so many hours to figure out how to get a compelling enough short story to get it published and to sell it. And the only way I did that was by writing an hour every single day. And as I did that, I got better and better. And I can look back now and say, oh my gosh, well, that thing I wrote when I first started writing absolutely stinks. And this writing right now, you know, that's pretty good, but I'm going to look back in a year and say, oh my gosh, I can't believe I wrote that because it sucks. But you know what? There's stages along the way. And the only way to get to each stage is to get really serious about writing and to spend at least 1 hour writing every day. Because when you do that, you're putting yourself ahead of 100 other people who are also trying to become writers. And that's the only way to break into this industry. So that's all for now. Thanks for watching.